Hey guys, I am so sorry. I ended up falling asleep. Hi Tammy, hi Jackie, how you doing, darlings? Hello. You've been going for. I think a lot of us has gone through a lot this past year. Um, we've all had a few things going on. Hi Paula, nice to see you. I'm late. I was late for a important date. Good thing about this is I log it up and you can wait and. I was gonna not come on because I was tired, but I'm here. I like coming live here on YouTube. It is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, all of you, for subscribing and supporting me on here. Have you watched my story? I did record a bit about my story. There is a lot more to my story than I gave, but I didn't want to go too much into too much detail because I didn't want to make it boring. So let me know if you seen that. So it is nice and quiet on here. We don't get many people on here. It's absolutely fantastic. I thought that we would perhaps today, obviously, give you all a reading, and then we will see if we can pull anybody in from the spirit realm, and then finish up seeing if we can get anybody through on the spirit box. But I don't think the spirit app will work because I don't feel there's any presence in my home at the moment, as I've not I haven't invited them in, which is what I should have done before I come live. But I should have invited them in before I come on, but I didn't. But if I could pull somebody in from the spirit world, maybe that person from the spirit world will come through on the spirit box. That's an idea, isn't it? Something we can have a go and see what will happen. So I am going to be using the playing cards tonight, just normal, plain old normal playing cards, okay? First, let me just get organised. Yeah, I'm not organised because, hi, Zanab, nice to see you, darling. Welcome. If you've not hit that subscribe button, please do so. Please like and subscribe. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. What do? Bear with me 1 second. I'll find it in a minute. Where are we? See, not organised whatsoever, but you know what? It's okay. We'll get there in the end. Where are we? That wasn't what I want. Right. There we go. Now we're in business. In fact, don't. Hi, Pisces. Nice to see you, darling. I can't do health and pregnancy readings. I do apologise. It's how I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to put a card for everybody. Okay, message for all, and then I will pick. I'm going to do how I usually do on Facebook. I will go to whom I'm drawn to because we have a few more people on here this evening than usual. Okay, I will try to get to everybody. Okay. At the moment we have 5 people on. Do hit that like button as well. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a message for all of us. What we should be keeping an eye out for this coming week. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, what I'm seeing here is that we should. Okay. Where am I? Okay, what I'm getting is that we should keep an eye out for someone that's going to be offering us some heartfelt advice. I feel that we all have that one person that keeps telling us what they think that we should do. Sometimes the person may come across as nagging, annoying, and like they're keeping on. But don't let that get you. If you feel that what they're telling you can't, it's not for you, know that it's been given to you so you can pass it on to someone else. Sometimes I can put this, sometimes we get given advice which isn't for us directly. It's in like an indirect advice message that you can use to pass on to somebody else that will need it further down the line. So don't ignore advice when it's given to you. It's given to you for a reason. Might not be for you at that given time, but it might be for someone else when you move further down the line. I hope that makes sense. And I hope I explain that in a way that you guys understand. Now, I'm also seeing that there's gonna be tactful when approaching disputes. I do feel that there's going to be some upsets, some arguments, and that might not be involving you directly, but maybe around you. Try not to get yourself involved in something that isn't your concern. I know that it's easier said than done. I know me, if I see somebody falling out or they're arguing that I know, I like to try and make peace. I don't like seeing them argue or fight. But I feel the message here is take a step back, let them deal with their own issues as you need to deal with yours. Okay. Let's see. Now then, who am I going to go with first for reading from? Just a normal playing cards. These are. I haven't even put the light on. The lighting is absolutely pants. Look, hang on. Let's have a look. There we go. See, that's because I wasn't organised. That's better. You can see me now. Yay! Oh, what you say, Paul? On the what you're on your phone? Comes up different on the phone, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can work down the list of people when they came on. Okay, Jackie Coles, are you on here, sweet darling? Jackie Coles, if you could just let me see a yes, I'm here, and then I will go ahead and pull you some cards, darling. Let's see how we get on with the playing cards right now. Okay, Jackie Coles, are you here, my sweet pea? Okay, if I get no answer after a little while, I will move on to the next. Jackie. Do 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 do. Okay, nothing from Jackie. So I'm going to move on to you, Tammy. I know you're tired, Tammy. I just seen you comment there, sweet. Okay, so what message do we have for Tammy? Okay, the Five of Hearts, the Nine of Spades, the King of Clubs, and the Jack of Diamonds. Okay, let me just connect to your energy here a minute, sweet. Now, what I'm seeing here first up, my sweet, is that there's somebody around you that is going to be jealous of you, jealous of what you've achieved. I feel like they're going to be not so nice towards you for some reason. I feel that I don't know that they. It's a gentleman, okay. There's a okay. Let me get. Hang on. Let me focus again. Sorry about that. Okay, Tammy. There's a gentleman around you that's going to act jealous around you and act ill treated. You know, they're gonna not be very nice towards you, because they're jealous of I don't know if it's your relationship or what you've achieved, but for some reason they're going to cause you some unwanted grief. Okay. Now, as I carry on looking at these cards that come up for you, I feel that because they're not very good within themselves, they're going to be taken out on you. It's almost like when we have issues and we got things going, we normally take it out on those that we care about the most. So I feel this gentleman, you're very close to this gentleman, and he's going to take out whatever he's got going on out on you, which isn't fair on you, I know. But I feel the cards are telling you to try to see it from another point of view and a different way of understanding, so you can sort out and understand where he's coming from. I also feel that obviously his negative energy isn't going to serve you the greatest good right now, and you've got other things going on, and that you don't need to be dealing with somebody else's issues as well. But because you're a brilliant listener, you're a great mentor, and that's why people come to you. So I do feel you. The cards are saying for you, sweet, keep an eye out for somebody that you're close to that's got a lot of things going on, and they're going to take it out on you, sweet. Try not to let it get to you, and try and see it from their point of view. Okay, that's the message that we have here for you, Tammy. I hope that makes sense to you, my darling, or I hope it will make sense to you. Um, if it hasn't happened, then it is something to keep an eye for that is coming up, as these are like fortune cards. They are what to look out for. That is coming up. Okay, put these around the right way. Yeah, there's always. I always say, for the way people act or react about something, there's always a reason behind it, and it does pay, doesn't it, to try and see what that reason is and try to deal with it. Um, could it be a partner that relates to? Because you know what men are like anyway. They don't talk about their feelings. They tend to bottle them up, and they just take it out on us because they feel that they can. Okay, so who came on after you? Tammy, whose name am I seeing next? Paula Dillon, are you there, sweet? Paula, this is for you, my darling. Let you comment that you're there before I carry on. I'll give these a nice shuffle. I use these when I do month ahead readings. When I do, which I enjoy giving. If anybody's ever interested in booking a month ahead reading, do let me know. If you want to know the prices of my readings, do pop over to my Facebook page and we have book readings over there. Okay, Paula, this is for you, my darling. Pisces, I will get to you, darling. I'm working down the list as you popped on. That way I feel it's fair. Obviously, when the live feeds do start picking up and I get a lot more on here, I will be then just going with who I feel drawn to. Okay? Okay, this is for you, Paula, darling. You have to wait your turn, Catherine. There's people before you. Okay, Paula. Queen of Clubs. Five of Spades. Jack of Diamonds. And the Ten of Hearts. Okay, so what we got here for you, my darling? Okay, I'm seeing a lady around you, a lady that's a bit younger than you. Okay, and I feel that she's got news for you. She's gonna have something that she's gonna want to tell you, but the news that she's gonna tell you isn't what you was expecting. So I feel the cards are asking you here to expect the worst when you receive this message from this younger lady that is around you. Okay, and I'm also seeing that even though it's going to cause problems financially, know that it's something that can't be sorted. Okay, it's almost like it's going to be something of nothing. It's something that can easily be sorted, but it's going to feel like it's a bigger problem than what it is when the news gets delivered to you. Okay, I do though see that it's going to turn around very quickly. So as soon as a problem comes into play, it's going to get sorted very, very quickly. Do you know what I mean? So even though it's coming in, it's going to get sorted straight away. So don't see it as a big problem. So the news isn't what you're going to expect. Somebody's going to give some news that's going to be on the negative side of things, but know that it's going to affect you financially, but it's going to get sorted as soon as it comes into play. I hope that makes sense. I confused myself there with what I was saying. Does that make sense to you, Paula? Somebody younger than you is going to be delivering you some news, and the news isn't what you expect, and it's going to be regarding your financial situation. But know that it can get sorted, and it's going to get sorted quicker than it gets given, so to speak. It's a minor issue, nothing to worry about. To be too concerned about. It's going to be okay. I guess that the message is for you to be prepared for it. Sometimes it's nice to have a warning, especially when you're expecting something to go one way and then it ends up going in the completely opposite direction. Okay, who was next to come on? Okay, Pisces, I do, but no, hang on, let me see. Zanab. Sorry, Zanab and then Pisces. Zanab, are you on, darling? And there you are. Why is Jester lying about his career, or is he serious about me? I do. Okay, you got problems in your relationship. Okay, without me pulling cards, okay? I don't need to pull cards for what you've asked me, okay? Now, spare me 1 second, okay? While I just connect. People pleaser. He's telling you what he thinks you want to hear because he doesn't want to upset you. He doesn't like it when you get upset because you can get very angry sometimes. You often can raise your voice sometimes, and I don't feel he likes it. He likes to keep the peace, so he's going to tell you what it is that you want to hear. He's not lying. He's just telling you in a roundabout way so you don't get upset. You wanted him to do one thing and he wants to do the other. I feel that he feels that he has to try and live up to your expectations. You don't mean to come across in the way that you do, but he doesn't want to lie to you, but he just doesn't want to upset you, sweet. I guess that's what the message is here that I'm saying. Yes, he's like that towards you because he does like you. He doesn't like it when you get angry. He doesn't like raised voices. That'd be why he kind of backs down away from you, and he tries to rule you over. He tries to be not very nice to you. No matter how angry you are, he'll always be nice to you back in return. He doesn't like to upset you. That's why you may look at it like he lies to you. He's very quiet. He doesn't, obviously I can't read him too much, okay, because I'm not reading him, I'm reading for you. Know that if you want your relationship to work, you have to be on the same page, and you need to talk things through. You need to stop worrying about whether he's involved with exes, your exes. You need to communicate. Communication is the key, darling. Okay? Talk to him. Talk about how you feel, and then you can get things sorted. I feel it's more advice that you're looking for more than a reading here, sweet. I will pull you some cards to see what you should keep an eye out for. That's to come up for you. Might get my I'm gonna put these away. I'm gonna go with an oracle deck. Way up, as I feel that I can. Let's just bear with me a minute, peeps. Let's go with. I have my soul's journey deck here. Okay, let's pull your card from here. Then up and see what comes up. Let me first hold these close to my heart and call upon my guides and my angels to come close, help guide me and assist me with the messages I'm going to give you today. I ask that the messages that I give to you are the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell you what it is that you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Okay. A message for you, Zainab. Okay. The death card has just come up. Now, this doesn't mean that somebody's going to die. This is coming up to tell you that you got to understand that some things have to come to an end in order to make a new beginning. And in this case, a new relationship with this person. You need to let go of the past. You need to let go of the past and leave in the past where it belongs. Focus on the here and now and the future. By questioning exes and things like that, you're not going to be able to move forward in the right direction. You're going to be stuck at the traffic light, so to speak. You're going to be stuck on red, and that's not what you want. Let go of the past, sweet. Let yourself move forward. Leave your exes where they're meant to be. Focus on the relationship that you've got now with him, and get yourself on the same page to talk things through. Okay? So you have a sip of me drink a minute. Okay, I feel I connect better with these cards, to be honest. And though the other cards are very good for giving private readings rather than being on here with a few people on. Okay, where am I going to go next? I do believe that Pisces. I do believe that you're next, my darling. Just having me scroll back down here. Yes, Pisces. Are you there, my darling? Then I will get you straight. I'm trying to work down the list as people have come on and commented. Okay. Because I feel like that's an easier way to do this at the moment. Do thank you for being here. If you've not hit that subscribe button, please do, so you know when I'll be notified next when I come live. Do like and subscribe. I will be ever so grateful. If there's anything on here regarding spirituality that you would like to know about, that you'd like me to discuss or do a video on, do let me know. I'm here for you guys, not for myself, okay? I am going to see if I can bring somebody in from the spirit realm once I've got round to a few of you for a reading. Yes, I will get to you, Ben. Just be patient, please. If you're not patient, I won't do. I told you I'm working down the list, okay? Pisces, are you there, my darling? I know that you kept saying you wanted a reading on a reading, and please, if you're not here, I'm not going to do. I have to wait a few more minutes to see if you're here. If not, I will move on to the next. After Pisces, it will be you. I have not done you yet, have I, Paula? Pisces and then Paula and then Ben, okay? And then clean. Okay, no answer from Pisces. Sorry, Pisces. I'm going to have to move forward, my darling. And I'm now looking. Oh, Catherine, I forgot you there, sweet. Paula Dillon, are you here, darling? Paula. I'm going down the list as I see names that have commented, okay? When I go live on Facebook, I just pick people at random, so think yourselves lucky that I'm going down the list and giving everybody a reading, because it's not how I normally work. I'll give it a few minutes, but I get an answer from Paula, then I move on. Okay, no answer from Paula. Okay, next, Ben. Are you there, Ben? I know you're there. You're still there. You please could you do mine? Yes, Ben. You're next, darling. This is for you, sweet. I know you're still there because you commented just now. Okay, Ben. First card that came up for you is service. It says on that card, I feel good when I can help others. And then got for you doubt, okay? And it says on there, as you can see, I release the need to know all the answers. Tarot card. And then we got humor, which says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Now, as I connect to the energy of these cards and your energy, Ben, I feel at the moment you feel like you're not doing enough for others. You feel that you're being held back. You feel as if it's somebody or something is getting in the way for you moving forward in the right direction. I do feel that you are putting the blame on yourself for something not turning out the way that you hoped that it would. Know that not everything we can control. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try to make something turn out the way that we want it to, it goes in the opposite direction and we have no control over it. If we could control everything that goes on in our lives, then our lives would be so much easier. But know that some things are out of your reach, some things are out of your control, and it's not your fault. Because they're asking you to try to see the funny side of things, try to laugh instead of stressing about it, try and laughing off it will help you to see your situation in a whole different light. Now, as I'm connecting to you, I'm struggling to speak and to get my words out. And I feel that because you've got a lot of things that you need to get off your chest. There's a lot of things that you need to say, but you're finding it hard to say them to the people that need to hear them because you don't like to cause upset. You don't like to be the one that kind of feels like they're putting people down. You're not, okay? Sometimes people need to know how it is, straight to the point, without beating about the bush. It'll help them long term. If you keep walking on eggshells around a, a certain person in particular, then they're always going to be acting up the way that they are. Do you want? Do you like being treated the way that you're being treated, Ben? I don't think that you do. If it was somebody else, what advice would you give them? Think about that. The advice that you give to somebody else if they're in your shoes, take that advice and use it for yourself. Okay? And know that you can't help everybody. Not everybody, they may look like they need help, but you can't help somebody unless they are willing to help themselves. Especially when it comes to people with addiction and things like that, because addiction, it is an illness, and it's a hard one to understand because people say, you say it's an illness, but yet that person chooses to get themselves in that situation in the first place. Yes, they do, but it's the decisions that they make that they don't realize that they're going to end up in the situation that they are in. Addiction is something else that I will talk about here on a video, because addiction is very hard to battle, whether you're on the receiving end or you're the one taking care of somebody that's got the addiction. Know that some people just need your support, Ben. They don't need you to have all the answers. They don't need you to bend over backwards and do everything for them, okay? Just being there for them is all that they need from you. Don't change who you are as a person, though, Ben. You've got a loving heart. And although I feel that you've been feeling rejection lately, they don't mean to reject you. Sometimes we can come across, too much and we don't realize it. You just need to take a step back away from this person. Just keep an eye, okay? Just be in the background, just making sure that they're safe and they're okay. I feel that's all that they want from you right now. They will come to you when they need your help further, okay? You're right. It is very hard. You can't enable them either. You're absolutely right. I'm a person that has had addiction, and I have been around somebody with addiction. I'm going to do that as another video, Tammy, as I feel it's a subject that doesn't get spoken about enough. I feel addiction and mental illnesses is another one that I would like to cover. Hidden illnesses, you look at somebody and you don't realise what battles they're facing. Um, just because what you see on the outside isn't what's going on the inside. That's where the saying comes: never judge a book by its cover, and never skip straight to the end, because you don't, or to the middle. You need to know what's going on in the first place that's got them to where they're at now. There's always a reason behind everything. There's always something that gets a person to where they're at. A lot of people I come into contact with has either had an addiction, or they've got somebody around them that has passed away from overdose, or they got somebody that is battling addiction as we speak. Just because somebody has an addiction doesn't mean they're a lost cause neither. People can turn their lives around. But it has to be the person with the addiction that has to want that so bad that they can make it happen. Never give up on somebody that has an addiction. Never turn your back on them. Always be around just to make sure that they're okay. As hard as it is, it's horrible seeing somebody go through that and seeing them at rock bottom. Rock bottom is never a nice place to be. Once you hit it, it's very hard to come back from it, but it can be done. It can be done. I hope that helps you there, Ben. Okay. I wanted to put that in a way without going personal, as this is a live. If you'd like a private reading, do click the link to my Facebook page, and I do take private readings over there. Okay. I don't discuss prices, etc. on here. All that is over on Facebook. Okay, who have I not done? I have a clean music lover, Mr. Lover Lover. Catherine Johnston, are you still here, darling? Let me know if I'm not giving you a card yet. Ah, there we go. Okay. I'm going to go Catherine and then with you. Okay, Catherine, and then Clean Music Lover. It's great on here because I don't know your real names because you've all got these funny names on here, and it's quite cool. Which just shows that I don't need to have a face or an actual name to connect. It's your energy from obviously the name that you chose, etc. That I connect to. It's awesome. You could say Facebook's a bit of a cheat when I go live because I can see little pictures and I can connect to the pictures. But on here, what I get is letters and funny names. Catherine Johnson, I need a cool name. You have got a cool name. Okay. Catherine, this is for you, darling. What message do you have, Catherine, please? Oh, here we go. They're flying at me. What you doing? Okay, we got the service card. I feel good when I can help others and surrender. I can release my need to control. Okay, Catherine, the message here is that again, I feel with what I was just saying kind of ties in with you as well. But on top of that, you're only happy when you're in control. You're like the leader. Follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. Follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. You like to be above everybody else. You like to be the one that's in control. You like to be up tall and looking down on everybody and know that everybody's okay. If you see somebody's in distress, you like to be the one that goes and helps them. I feel there's somebody that's kind of pushing in front of you at the minute. There's somebody that you feel is taking over and trying to walk in your shoes and be who you are. It's almost like you've got somebody that is mimicking you. Is that the word I'm looking for? Almost like somebody's cloning you. It's almost like there's a second you. Somebody's trying to take over what you're doing, and you feel them. But as you're about to go and help somebody, they're coming in and they're pushing in front of you, and they're getting there first. And I feel that's make you feel annoyed. You don't want this person to be butting their nose in. They don't want them to be like you. You want them to be themselves. And the more you try telling them to back off, just go and do what you need to do over there, and let me be who I am, the more they keep butting in your business and trying to take over. Almost like they're overpowering you. You know, it's almost like this big person has come over and they're towering over you, and they're like telling you that you can't do what you're doing anymore because they are now the leader. Does that make sense to you, Catherine? So you feel as if somebody's jumping in front of you all the time. Hey, Jonah. Oh my God, I'm sorry I'm late. Being the one big up here, no heating or water. Oh no! Took me an hour to boil enough water to have a bath. Anyway, how are you, Hannah? How's everyone on here? There's the admin. Hello. Yes, I'm the little person. Yes, and you're normally the one that's able to be there for everybody. Do you know what? There is a reason for this, okay? Things haven't been great recently, Catherine, okay, for you. You've been having a few troubles, and it's time for you to put your feet up and let somebody take care of you. Let the boot be on the other foot, the other foot for a change. Let them take care of you, okay? You deserve to be taken care of. You deserve for somebody to run round after you. Don't moan about it. Don't just enjoy it. They're not trying to belittle you on purpose and make you feel like you're weak. They just want to help you. And because you've always been the one helping everybody else, you find it hard to accept. Same with compliments. When somebody tells you how nice you look today, you think they're taking the piss. You don't take anybody seriously on when it comes to things like that. Because you've always had, in the past, somebody taking the mickey and bullying you. It's not like that anymore, okay? Let them help you, Catherine, okay? You deserve it. You deserve a bit of pampering. We all do once in a while. Try to just say thank you and accept it, no matter how hard it gets. Never know, after a little while, you might even like it so much you'll expect it from them all the time, okay? Big hugs to Catherine. Big hugs, darling. I know, but sometimes it feels like they're trying to take over and make you feel not so good about yourself, but they're doing it because they care. Oh, Paula, you are here, darling. Hello. I'm going with Clean Music Lover next. Never sip of this. I started drinking. Anybody ever tried Outpro chocolate milk? And I like my chocolate. I like my milkshakes, etc. And I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to diet a bit because I put on a lot of weight. And I thought, well, Outpro milk is plant based, isn't it? It's not dairy. It's not fattening. As such, it's so I feel that I think it's healthy. If I'm wrong, let me know. As never something else. See, I've got loads of things on here that I want to come on and make videos about. Talk about is me and my weight gain and my battle to be trying to lose it. That's something else that I want to be covering on here. I'm thinking about starting a blog, another channel. I don't know if to do a separate channel with a blog or just a blog on here now and again, just talking about random crap and stuff. I think it could be quite interesting instead of it being so serious all the time, with it being cards and I do enjoy doing my cards and etc. But I don't want it to be all about that. Okay, there's more to me than just cards. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Okay, Mr. Lover Lover. Clean music lover. This is for you, darling. Okay, let's see. What message do we have for you, my darling? Your first card that came up is patience. Okay, I don't know if you can read that on there. I'm trying to read backwards. I can. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay. Oh, next card is empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. You're welcome, Catherine, darling. Okay, we've got adversity as well now. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay, what I got here is that, okay, I see that you're struggling to move forward. Okay, maybe you should be going straight forward ahead. Maybe you should be taking a turn in a different direction. Okay, I feel that the way that you've been heading, or the way that you've been working and walking towards, isn't the right way for you. You need to stop and think about your next steps. Think about the next steps that you take and be sure that they are the right ones. Because I don't feel that they are. I feel that you need to take a step back a little bit and look at your situation again. Know that you need to just put things on hold for a little while and let everything fall into place for you rather than you trying to make it fall into place in the way that you want it to. Have patience with what it is that you've got going on. There are challenges that you are faced with, but know that these are being given to you as a way of learning from your mistakes that you don't see yourself making, but other people do. Know that people care about you just as much as you care about them. Don't be afraid to speak your mind and tell people exactly how you feel and what you're picking up. As some people need to be told what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. I hope that makes sense to you. You've been dreaming about trains a lot lately. Okay, I don't know if you can take a board what I just said to you there, but I'm just reading your message there. Okay, I don't really do dreams, but if that was me, and okay, I'm gonna try and interpretate it to you. Is that right? To what I feel that means meaning. Okay, things are getting on top of you. Okay, I feel that you need, as I said, you need to take a step back and take a break. You're doing too much. You need to get away. Okay, we all say we need a holiday. We all need a breakaway. But I do feel that in your situation there are people that you haven't seen for a long time. I feel with the COVID, etc. And I feel that you've been feeling a little bit lonely, and so you want to just go. Like you want to pack up your bags and just go, and not worry about what you're leaving behind while you go and see people. Sometimes we get to the stage where we feel we've had enough and we just want to pack up and go. Know that just up and leaving isn't the answer, but there are ways around your situation. Try to look at things from a different perspective. Don't just be the person that's sat there looking out the window. You want change in your life. You have to be the one that gets up and makes those changes. I hope that makes sense to you, my darling. Love, light, and blessed be. Paula, have I not pulled you any cards yet, sweet? I don't know if I did or not. I don't think you answered me when I asked if you was on. I'm just having a look. I don't think that you did. Yes, I did pull you some cards. Yes, I did. I'm losing track of where I'm at. And on that's Facebook. I can pin your names and I know where I'm at. But I try to do everybody that's on. I think I have now. Jonah, would you like a card, my darling? Can't forget my admin, can I? I'm gonna pull your card anyway, sweet. I know you're on here somewhere. Joan is one of the ladies that if you've been naughty on here with your comments, she's going to block you, remove you, ban your ass. So you have to be good to me. Okay, loneliness has just come up now. I'm probably thinking, why have we got that card come up? Then we've got pride. Okay, reason why I feel that you've got that card come up. Yes, I'll go with you next, Damaris. Okay, I've just seen your comment again. Thank you for not keeping on and spamming the messenger. I just realised that, and I do appreciate that. I will go with you next, I promise. All right. Okay, Jonah. The reason why I think I've got loneliness and pride come up and blame is that I do feel that you're not being completely open about how good you feel about yourself. You're not one to prance about ponce and say, "Oh, look at me! Look at what I've achieved! I'm the best! I'm this! I'm that." You keep it to yourself. You do take pride in your achievements, but you're not one to shout it from the rooftops. Why not? Okay, why not? Share your your goodness with other people. Share your achievements with other people. Let them be happy with you. Don't be happy on your own. That's boring. Share. Sharing is caring. Nobody's gonna be horrible to you or blame you for doing it. I mean, if I achieve something, I like to shout it from the rooftops, and I'm sure a lot of other people do too. So don't be afraid to share. Okay, I'm going with you. Is that how I say it? Demarcus. Demarcus. Okay. I do hope you've all that are on here have liked and subscribed. See, people receive their card and they go, they're going to miss out on the good bit. Where I try and bring spirit forward. But you know what? It doesn't matter if I got only 4 people on it, because it means you 4 people are in for a better chance of your loved ones coming forward. I do hope though that those that have been on and gone, that their loved ones don't come in. That's why I should have said at the beginning, if you're on here, please stay on here, because when I pull the cards, it builds up the energy for me to have spirit come forward. So I'm hoping that it's not theirs that do come through. Thank you. I'm going with you next, darling. It's nice that I've just started on here and it's very small, so I can get to everybody as they come on. And thank you again, like I said, for not spamming the messenger. Okay, here we go, sweet. Okay. As I'm connecting to you before I turn this card up, you have a very gentle nature about you. You're very calm. You're very relaxed. Your energy is peaceful. You're saying I have a beautiful aura. You do too, and it's almost like I could probably sit here and call you every name under the sun. I could be really horrible to you, but you're still going to shake my hand at the end of it and say thank you because that's the type of person you are. You don't take things on board and you don't let things make you get angry. You're always calm in all situations. And hate is just something that just doesn't come into your collaborate. What word? I don't know what word I'm looking for. In your collaborate, is that what right word? Um, you like and love everybody. You give everybody not just one chance, but a second, a third, and a fourth chance. But there is a limit. Okay, there is a line that doesn't that 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 don't get crossed. If you cross that line, you do question it, but you then give them a chance and don't do it again. You are very set in your ways. People that know you know what to expect from you and know what you should expect from them. If they can't go by what you expect, then there's no point in them even closing the door behind them. They may as well turn around and walk back out of it. I'm seeing you as is it a freelancer. Is that the right word? Where you're open. You're like an open book. You like open spaces. You like to be outdoors. You be out in the woods. You like to feel free. You don't like to feel pinned down and don't like to feel have that claustrophobic feeling. I feel that a lot of what I'm picking up is to do with your empathy. You understand how other people feel on a level that some people don't understand. Yes, you tapped into fascio. I don't even know what that is. Thank you for that. I'm gonna be doing a bit of homework afterwards. um, sorry, where was I? It's because I read your comment. I got excited there. It's like you're tapping into my energy. Yes, I said that. I was saying that I connect to a person's energy. It doesn't matter what your name is on here. It doesn't matter what your picture is. It's the energy that I work with. This is something that I am realizing. I've been doing this now for well about 9 years, but I'm only realizing my full potential now. If that makes sense. Cards, they're just a tool. They're just. Do you know what I mean? Some people like the cards, that's why I use them. Don't always need to use them. Where was I? Okay, I do see that. Yeah, see the cards, the humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. That's just saying exactly what I've just said. Your empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Cards are on point, but then obviously not needed, which is just what I've just shown. Thank you. Trust. Okay, we've got here. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I do feel you're a great believer in listening to your inner guidance. You trust in your guides. You do a lot of work with your angels. You I see you meditating a lot. I do feel that maybe you need to calm that down just a little bit, as I see that you're kind of relying on it sometimes a bit too much, because it brings you down to a level where you can feel at peace within yourself, as you don't often feel like you get that enough from other people. I find it hard to meditate. I don't know if it's because of my surroundings. I've got a busy house sometimes, or it's just I find it hard to connect. I like my singing bowl. I do like my singing bowl brings me to a level where I need to be when I'm connecting. I hope you're happy what I got come through for you. So it's a lot to do with the ego when meditating, yeah. Never let ego get the better of you, darling. You don't need to prove yourself as a person. People like you who you are anyway. But there are so many out there that haven't got a clue of what they're doing. I'm honest. If somebody on here gives me a question and I ain't got a clue what they're asking me, I'm open and I'm honest. And I'll probably say, go look on Google because that's what I'm about to do. In the spiritual community and learning, there is so much to learn, and one person cannot possibly have all the answers, and therefore it does pay to communicate and to talk to other people that are on not necessarily on the same journey, because we're all on the same path, but we're not all on the same journey. But so you can get a perspective from each other, from each other's personal experiences. And I feel that you learn a lot more from another person that way than you do going and just reading a textbook anyway. I'm always open to anybody with questions, and like I said, if I haven't got the answer, I will either say to you, go look on Google, or I'll see what I can find up on it. You see what you can find up on it, and then we'll interact and see what we can make of it and what we can both find out. Or we'll say we'll go and ask somebody else, and we'll both come back and tell each other our findings. It's a good way of learning is when somebody throws a question at you that you ain't got a clue what they're talking about. So you go and research on it and ask other people that same question to see what they say. Hello, Alina. Nice to see you, darling. Please do tell me you've subscribed to my channel. That would be absolutely fantastic and awesome if you have. She says, may I ask what is coming next in my connection with my Cancer man? Long distance relationships, lack of communication recently. Thank you, darling. You're welcome, Demarcus. Hey, Alina, just let me just tap into that energy there of yours, okay, my darling? Okay? Now, man. Okay. Obviously, I cannot read the third person that is involved here, okay, which is the connection with your Cancer man, as you call him, okay. Sometimes life gets in the way, and we end up being a little bit too busy that we've not got time to sit on the computer or answer messages. I feel that there is something that he's got going on a personal level at home with other family that's causing him not to reply to you. Don't take it the wrong way, okay? Don't take it the wrong way that he's neglecting you in a way that he doesn't want to know you. I feel he's got something else going on that he will tell you about when he gets a chance. I feel that there may be some personal issues going on with his family up there, something that he's not been able to talk to you about yet, okay? Long distance relationships are very difficult. Sometimes we want them to be communicating with us constantly, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, morning, afternoon, evening, all the time. But it's not always the case that can happen. Sometimes life gets in the way, okay? And I feel that maybe he's got something going on with his family over there, and that is causing him not to be able to answer you as often as what he is. I do feel that he could be very personal person that doesn't want to talk to you about that yet because it's relationship family based and personal to him that he's not ready to discuss that with you yet. I will say to you, don't keep on and on and on with bombarding with messages because you're not getting an answer, as that can drive a person away. That's just me giving you advice, okay, with what you've just said. Okay, I'm going to ask my pendulum your question, okay? Will your Cancer man get back to you soon, okay? Alina M wants to know, will her Cancer man get back to her very soon? Okay, will her Cancer man get back to Alina very soon? Okay, my pendulum's giving me Okay, I'm going to be honest, it's giving me a no answer. Has a Cancer man got some family issues going on like I suspected? Yes. Okay, he's got some family issues going on. He's not going to answer you as soon as you would like, but he will do long term, okay? Just be patient. Don't stop revolving your life around this person, okay? Because I'm going to be upfront. The energy I'm picking up is that is not meant to be. You fall in love so easily and very, I'm going to say quickly. You have a lot of feelings for him. You feel that he's your the one. You feel that you have a connect. You feel that there's this connection that you thought that was forever. I feel that you're both on different pages. Okay, as I say, I am always upfront and honest with what I pick up. But that you're on different pages. Sometimes we get told what we want to hear rather than the truth. Um, I do feel that he will get hold of you, sweet, but not yet. I'm gonna pull you some cards and see what I get come up, okay? You need to focus on you, okay, and your life and what you've got going on, okay? Zainab, I've already done your reading, darling. I don't read a person twice on a live. Sorry. If you want another reading, you go across to my Facebook page. The link is down here somewhere, and I will book you in for private reading. First card that came up for you, Alina, is balance. And then we got happiness. And imagination. Okay, what I got is sometimes our imagination does get the better of us. We're not we see things for what we want them to be, and we forget to read between the lines. I do see that you can be happy as long as you allow yourself to be. At the moment, you're not, because you're stressing yourself out. It's almost like you're imagining this. I'm not going to say fantasy world, okay, because he's very real. I get that, okay. Some people are going to think that he's not. They're gonna. There's somebody around you that thinks you're making all this up, and don't listen to them, okay. But know that you can find happiness not on the other end of the computer, though. You need to find it within yourself. Right, finding balance in your life, balancing your computer time and your personal time. You need to give yourself the love that you need. You need to love yourself before you can allow love from another person. You've got to stop hating on yourself. Try to find things that you can do to love yourself, okay? Know that you are what matters, darling. Alina, you're what matters. You need to understand that there are people close to you in around where you live that care about you, and you need to let them love you and take care of you. You are lovable. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You've got to try and see that for yourself. Try looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you are a wonderful, lovable person. Okay? Don't let an unanswered message from someone that lives way across the pond drag you down to a level that's going to make you not feel so good about yourself anymore. Things don't happen like that, Lena. If you go through life wanting that, then things aren't going to work out for you always. There'll be a time where you're going to feel let down. Sometimes some things aren't meant to be, and sometimes we have to brush ourselves off and just get on with life. And if you get a message back, so be it. If not, you just carry on. Don't put your life on hold for anyone, any one of the opposite sex. Never. use of what comes first. Okay, he is going to answer you, just not yet. Like I said, I obviously can't read him personally. From what I feel that if he's answered you always like you say that he did, and I feel that he does, he's just got something else going on that's keeping him a little bit occupied. He'll come to you when he's ready. All right, darling. Okay, Helena. Hi, darling. Will I be rich and successful? If you want to be rich and successful, you will do what it takes to make that happen. You're already rich and successful in your own unique, special way. We are all rich and in our own ways. We all, as long as you got roof over head, food on your table, then you are where you need to be. That's all you need in life. You don't need loads of money. You don't need to have a fancy sports car. You don't need to have everything that you can't feel that you can't have right now. If you were to have everything that you wanted, I feel life would be boring. You don't want to be rich. You want to be able to have enough to get by. Sometimes it pays to scrape a little, to be just below the level. So it means we have to work hard for what it is that we want to achieve. If it was handed to us on a plate, then I feel that life would be far too easy for all of us, and life wouldn't be what it is now. Your past hasn't been all roses, I get that. And you want something better for yourself, then make it happen. You want change in your life, you make those changes. You do what you need to do in order to get things going in the direction that you want to go. Take a step back and ask yourself, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Then ask yourself, what do you need to do in order to get yourself there? Then break it down into smaller bits and do work on those bits to reach that destination that you want to be. So yes, you will be rich and successful if you work hard and go about it in the right way. Don't go about it in a greedy way, and you can achieve anything that you want in life. Let's pull your card, darling. I went to grab my drink I put down there, and the dogs drank it. That's why I don't put it on the floor. My throat's going. I just realised we're on here for an hour. I didn't realise. See, time flies when you're having fun. Okay, we got grief. The grief card come up for you, darling. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, Alina. Appreciate what you had, and know that even if you have lost it, it's going to teach you to appreciate what you had and give you the opportunity to move forward in the right direction that you need to be going. We also got here for you growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay, be aware that not everything is what it seems. Sorry, Helena. Sorry. This is for not Alina. And change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. That's exactly what I said to you. You want to change, you need to do something to make it happen. It ain't gonna fall into your lap. And I know I did say I was gonna do you're the only person left on here now, I think, Tammy. Everybody's gone, so I'm not gonna be doing any spirit readings tonight, no spirit box session. I'll leave those for another time. Do take care, guys. I love you all. Good night and God bless. Yes, life with fur babies, the best. He's look, Louis asleep. I don't know if you can see him there, look. So precious. Yeah, you're the only person on here, Tammy, I think, by the looks of it. It says one person on here. So I'm gonna love and leave you. Take care. Bye bye.